Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. In this video, I'll be updating you on Secret March Teasers 2025. Please subscribe to this channel. Let's go! 1st March 2025. While leaving Anna's house, Arya tries to say goodbye to her, but she doesn't see him. When Arya calls Anna, Padma notes down his number. Anna's friends suggest her to find out more about Arya by asking the seniors at the office. Arya imagines Anna coming to his cabin and talking about her marriage. Arya apologizes to Mera for not having dinner with her and asks her to plan another day for dinner. When Mera questions gender, he tells her about Anna's marriage. Mera rebukes Anna at the office. Padma calls Arya and asks if he spoke to Anna about her marriage. Arya then calls Anna to his cabin. When Arya questions Anna about her marriage, she assumes that he's talking about them and blushes while answering. Anna learns from the slam book that Arya is not married and feels happy, but gets shocked when the office boy tells her that Arya has a wife. Anna reads the slam book on returning home. The Swami tells Arya's mother, Sharada Devi, that Arya has the blessings of God. Anna wonders who Mrs. Vandan is. Sharada Devi gets angry at Mansi, her daughter-in-law, for taking selfies during the Homan. Mansi then presents a cake as an offering to God. Later, Mansi talks ill about Vandan's family. Arya decides to stay at home for 2 days. The priest gives Mangala Harati to the gods. Meanwhile, Anna feels discouraged while at home. Mansi gets angry at Mera for giving her less money. Sharada Devi complains to Arya about Mansi. Sharada Devi feels happy as Arya gives her a Rajnandini sari. Anna wishes that Arya is not married. Niraj tells his family that he is starting a new business. As Mansi talks about relationships, Arya gets upset and goes to his room without eating his food. When Padma calls Arya, Sharada Devi lifts his phone and later questions Jende about Anna. Anna has a nightmare. Jende tells Arya that his mother asks him about Anna. Arya calls Anna to work on a Sunday, while Subramanyam disapproves of it. Padma reminds Arya to speak to Anna about marriage. While Arya is about to leave his house, his mother asks him about Anna. When Sharada asks Arya about Anna, he talks about her good qualities. As he tells Sharada about Padma's request, she feels disappointed. Anna assumes that Arya is coming to confess his love for her. She then gives him a rose. Later, Anna tries to see how many hair wool Arya has on his head. When Anna asks Arya about Mrs. Vandan, he talks about his mother. Arya catches Anna while she was about to slip and fall. Arya tells Anna to marry the man who was selected by her parents. Later, Arya tries to convince Anna for the same. Padma tells Anna that she should listen to Arya's words. Anna's future in-laws bring wedding card design to choose from. When Arya returns home, Sharada Devi asks him about Anna. As Arya lashes out at her and leaves, Mansi hears their conversation and decides to find out about Anna. Meanwhile, Subbu asks Anna's future father-in-law to leave the house. Subbu gets angry at Anna's future father-in-law and makes him leave. Subbu then encourages Anna. Sharada Devi tells Arya that she wishes to meet Anna. As Anna knows Arya, her future father-in-law decides to take advantage of it to create a business relationship and not cancel the marriage match. When Anna's family financial situation worsens, Padma connects it to Anna's marriage. Sharada Devi asks Arya when he will introduce her to Anna. As the cooking gas at home gets finished, Anna doesn't take lunch to office. The shop owner insults Subu for asking for a loan and pushes him away. On learning that Anu did not go out with her colleagues for lunch, Arya asks Anu to come to his chamber with her lunchbox. Arya notices that Anu's lunchbox is empty. Meanwhile, Jende explains Mansi's personality to Mera. When Arya brings lunch for Anu, she starts asking him questions. Padma waits for Subu to return home. Anu heads home while thinking about Arya. Padma and Anu lie to each other that they ate lunch. Later, Anu and her parents share one chapati. Subu learns that Padma had pawned her Mangalsutra to pay for the gas cylinder, which makes Anu emotional. Anu learns from the office boy that Arya neither went home nor ate anything and stayed at the office. Anu then questions Arya. Subu goes to the shop owner again and apologizes to him, requesting him to employ him back at work. Padma tells Anu that Subu lost his job at the shop. Anu leaves the office after getting a call from Padma, who gets worried about Subu. When Mera talks about business with Arya, he addresses her as Anu. As Mera complains about Anu, Arya gets angry and rebukes her. Padma and Anu search everywhere for Subu. The three finally meet at the temple. Subu gets emotional and tells Padma and Anu that he feels defeated in life. When the three return home, they get shocked to see Arya there. Raghupati comes and asks about the marriage. In Arya's presence, Anu agrees to get married. While Padma gets overjoyed about it, Subu feels saddened. Raghupati, Rajini and Padma stopped Arya from leaving. While everyone celebrates Diwali, Arya remains silent. When Arya returns home, he angrily practices shooting. Mansi creates a scene on hearing the gunfire sounds. Subu forgets that he lost his job and looks for the shop keys at home. Anu and Padma make Subu laugh. When Arya tells Sharadi Devi about his loneliness, she gives him courage. Mansi asks Gopi about Arya's personal room and told him to have duplicate keys made for the room. Subu goes to Raghupati's house and tells him that Anu has agreed for the marriage. Subu Anu tells Padma that they have to bear half of the wedding expenses. When Anu asks Mera for financial help, she lays a condition that Anu should not talk to Arya henceforth. As Anu agrees, Mera gives her a check of INR 5 lakhs. Meanwhile, Giri brings the duplicate keys for the secret room. An old man at the house stops Gopi and Mansi from opening Arya's secret room. Anu feels upset thinking about the condition Mera laid before her. Later, Anu tells her parents that she borrowed money from a colleague. During breakfast, Mansi questions Sharadi Devi about Arya's secret room. During breakfast, Niraj asks Sharadi Devi and Arya about happiness. Niraj's words remind Arya of Anu. Padma calls Arya to invite him for Anu's wedding. Niraj tells Arya about his project. Anu types a message on her phone to send to Arya, but remembers Mera's condition and erases it. When Anu and Sampath's family meet to fix their marriage date, they notice Sampath's innocence. Arya arrives while the families are finalizing the wedding date. When Arya and Anu go outside in the middle of it, Anu asks Arya why he came. Raghupati asks the priest to give a marriage date within the week. Subu suggests having a simple marriage for Anu in the colony. Arya says that he will partake in the wedding preparations, but Anu declines. Arya returns home and remembers Anu's words. He tells Mera to cancel all his schedules for a week. Later, Arya brings the wedding essentials to Anu's home. Arya shares about his past with Anu, Padma and Subu and tells them that he too has likes and dislikes. Arya reveals that he also lived in poverty in the past. Later, Anu's friend advises her to confess her true feelings to Arya. Padma tells Arya to do the household chores. Mera gets angry that Anu took a leave from work without informing anyone. Anu asks some questions to Arya. Padma and Subu go to the shop. Arya overhears Raghupati talking on phone with the shop owner. Arya overhears Raghupati talking on phone with the shop owner. A furious Sharadi Devi rebukes Gopi and warns him against trying to open Arya's secret room. Sharadi Devi warns Mansi against disturbing Arya. Anu and Arya go outside together. Arya calls Jende and tells him to find information on Raghupati. Later, Anu and Padma have an emotional conversation. Arya and Jende catch the shop owner and find details about Raghupati through him. Arya decides to let Anu's parents know about Raghupati's true colors. He goes to Anu's house early in the morning and takes everyone out for jogging. Arya then makes everyone exercise. Raghupati scolds Sampath, telling him to exercise properly. As Anu is about to trip while jogging, Arya holds her. Meera tells Niraj that Arya hasn't been coming to the office since a week and complains to him about Anu. Subu ridicules Sampath. Meera calls Anu to tell her to come to office and submit her leave letter. Raghupati's sister gets suspicious of Arya. Sharada Devi tells Mansi to show respect to Arya. Meera tells Anu to give her leave letter to Niraj, while Niraj is talking to Guruji. Anu opens the door, making him furious. Guruji suggests Niraj to change his name. Niraj tears Anu's leave letter and tells her to work in the office till evening. Arya, Subu and Padma go out for shopping. Jende tells Arya that Niraj had rejected Anu's leave application. While Anu and Sampath's family wait for Anu at the jewelry store, Arya calls Niraj to find out what happened. Raghupati starts to get impatient. Anu goes to Niraj's cabin and tells him a story. Niraj then permits Anu to go out. Raghupati rebukes Anu for coming late to the jewelry store. Anu tells Arya to choose the Malgasatra as he had convinced her for the marriage. Arya compliments Raghupati. Later, Arya hides a gold chain in order to expose Raghupati's true nature. Raghupati then gets furious at Anu. Arya comes across a beggar while heading home. Anu shares her dilemma with her friend as she cannot tell if Arya has come to help with her wedding or stop it. The residents of the colony gets angry at Arya, assuming that he is destroying the area to build a mall. Padma makes food for Arya. Subu taunts Padma. Arya and Anu go out to get the Malgasutra. Rajini tells Padma that it is not right for Anu and Arya to roam outside together. The colony residents tell Subu that Arya should not be allowed into the colony. When Arya talks to everyone, they change their opinion about him. While Arya talks to Meera on the phone, Anu comes and talks to Arya, making Meera suspicious. Meera then asks Jenda about Arya. Sampath buys 10 gold chains for Anu. Later, Meera visits Anu's house. Padma boasts about Anu's first salary in front of her neighbors, who tease her by saying that Anu's salary will go to her in-laws. A fuming Raghupati confronts Arya after reading the rules and regulations of his company. A furious Raghupati calls off Sampath and Anu's wedding, much to Subramanyam's happiness. Padma pleads Raghupati not to cancel the wedding. Later, Arya tells Raghupati that he is considering altering his company rules. Raghupati beams with excitement when Arya considers changing the rules of his company. However, Padma understands Raghupati's motives and cancels the wedding herself. Later, an elated Anu shares her feelings with Rania. Raghupati comes to Anu's house with the owner of Subramanyam's shop and threatens to buy out the shop. However, the shop owner doesn't cooperate with Raghupati on seeing Arya. At office, everyone celebrates Niraj's birthday. Niraj demonstrates the currency printing machine to everyone. He later gets infuriated as the machine doesn't work, but Arya calms him down. Upset at Arya's commitment issues, Meera considers leaving her job. Anu reads out the letter she wrote for Arya to her friend. Jende questions Arya. Mera reminds Arya about the meeting. Padma and Subu decides to treat Arya at a hotel. During the company meeting, Arya thinks about Anu. Padma, Subu and Anu wait at the restaurant for Arya, who does not take Anu's calls as he is in the meeting. When Arya heads out to meet Anu, Jende intercepts him. At the restaurant, Padma, Subu and Anu get humiliated. Padma, Subu and Anu return home from the restaurant. Arya scolds Jende for stopping him. Anu decides not to give her love letter to Arya until he confesses first. Anu returns the money to Mera as her wedding got cancelled. Mera is confident that Anu will fail in the presentation and insists Anu to give presentation. Despite the denial of the members in the meeting, as Anu presents her idea to boost the company's sales, everyone praises her. Anu explains her coupon ideas during the meeting with the dealers, who ask her help regarding a survey on saris. Arya tells Mera to go out so he can talk to Anu. A soothsayer comes to Sharada's house and predicts the future. Anu tells Padma about her plan regarding the office project. Arya tries to convince Sharada Devi that Anu has a better idea about the sari business. Rajni gets angry with Anu and Padma. Mera is hyped about Anu's presentation. As per Anu's wish, Mera gives her the bouquet with bitter feelings. Arya makes Anu type an apology letter to her family on his behalf. Anu feels guilty for hurting Arya's feelings. Sampath asks Anu to be friends with him. When Anu goes to give tablets to Arya, he gets angry at her again and throws away the glass, which injures her finger. Arya then tends to the wound. Later, Arya sees Anu working till late. During dinner, Arya thinks about Anu. Watch Prema enter. The dealer tells Mera that Anu has to be there for the survey. Mera scolds Anu for not having any knowledge about Rajnandini saris. Anu decides to research on them and inquires from a colleague who encourages her to talk to Arya. Anu gets angry at Padma. Arya stands near Anu's chair at the office and remembers her. The next day, Anu goes for the survey of saris along with the dealers. Arya ignores Mera's words and asks her about the survey team. When Anu and the dealers go to Subo's shop for survey, Anu and Subo pretend not to know each other. Subo sings praises of Ramandini saris. Meanwhile, Padma calls Arya and asks him to forgive Anu if she made any mistake. Arya tells Anu to get inside his car, but as she ignores him, Arya gets into the auto rickshaw with Anu. Raghupati spots them and records a video on his phone. The rickshaw driver makes assumptions on Anu and Arya's relationship. Anu asks Arya the reason why he cares about and looks after her, and tells him to express his feelings. Subu gets angry as Raghupati talks ill of Arya. Arya struggles to eat spicy dish, but doesn't accept it in front of Anu. On seeing Arya and Anu at the market, Subu remembers Raghupati's words. Arya notices Subu acting strangely and later apologizes to Anu, who then explains to him how Sampath ended up giving her a bike ride to office. Arya listens to a love program on radio. Subu advises Anu to be cautious, while Anu has coffee with the dealers. Vasudev talks ill about Arya and Mera, making Anu upset. Vasudev feels offended by Anu and complains to Mera. Mera rebukes Anu in front of Arya and the dealers. As Chakrapani explains what happened, Arya and Mera get shocked. Mera then questions Vasudev. Later, Mera tears Anu's termination letter and apologizes to Arya. Sampath gives a rose to Anu and asks her to plug its petals to find out if Arya will marry her. However, Anu gets even more perplexed after doing so. Jende tells Arya that Anu will be responsible for his downfall. Padma insists Subbu to fulfill their solemn vow soon so that Anu gets married. After rehearsing with gender, Arya tells Anu that she is being promoted and transferred to their office in Vizag. Anu challenges Arya to not communicate with her in any way for 24 hours. Later, Soothsayer tells Anu that the goddess will make her win the challenge. Padma wishes to find out about the goddess temple. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.